Hello, let's do this easy question that's actually kind of tricky, and it took me a couple of tries to actually get it right. So we are given 4 values representing a rectangle where you have x1, y1, x2, y2, where x1, y1 is the bottom left corner of the rectangle and x2, y2 is the top right. And you're going to turn true if the rectangles overlap. If the edges touch, that doesn't count as an overlap. So you need a positive area of overlap for it to be true. My first approach was to go through and actually count all the cases where they might overlap, but then I kept getting a wrong answer because there's actually so many cases where they might overlap. So let's actually take a look at what the cases are. This line here and this line here. Let's say this is the X range and they overlap between these two rectangles. Or you could have this case still overlap, or you could have where one edge is equal to the other edge like that, they still overlap. One edge like this, they overlap, or one encapsulates the other like this. So there are actually a lot of cases. It's much easier to check whether they're not overlapping. A case like this, they're not overlapping. Case like this, not overlapping, or you have the other way around where you have something like this, or they're touching like this. In fact, 2 middle cases can probably be put into the same if condition as the top and bottom one here. So really you only have 2 cases. So if this is x1, x2, x3, x4, and this is x1, x2, x3, x4, then you want to just check if, x2 is less than or equal to x3, or x4 is less than or equal to x1, then they're not overlapping. So let's do that instead. I want to return true at the end, but then I just want to check if the x's don't overlap, then I can return false immediately. So if rec1 at 0, rec1 at 2 is less than rec2 at 0, or rec2 at 2 is less than rec1 at 0, then return false. And here it's similar, except this would be 3 and 1, 3 and 1. Oh, I forgot to say less than or equal to. It's a tricky one. Cool, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.